The internet can totally see you now. "1:20 a.m. on a Thursday. I'm gonna play some of The Surge, and I am going to speedrun it because that's what I do now. I break games over my knee for fun. It's gonna be nice and slow, and we're not gonna do very much. We're just gonna hang out. Hey Ken from hell. Why don't I just, here. There we go. I've changed the title a little bit. Hey, what's up, Xerxes? That's right. It's an insomnia stream. Because I can't sleep either. I'm waiting for a friend of mine to wake up. I am going to put on some music. Breakfast stream. Oh, hell yeah. Honestly, I think I might keep this music as my general stream starting music, because I really like this. I feel like the hacking tracks add a good background music to it. Well, it's an insomnia stream for me. Let me make sure my microphone volume is up. Now, I don't actually know how I want to set this up. I don't know if I want to use a timer, because I'm probably not going for any actual records or anything like that. I'm just kind of poking around. This is like exploratory surgery, but in video game form. Let me post this in a couple of places. This game does have a lot of really cool, like, out-of-bounds glitches. Like, I was watching, I became a part of the Discord server for speedrunning The Surge the other day, and there are some pretty cool glitches to be found in this game. I probably won't ever exploit any of them, which means I probably won't ever get first place, but there are a lot of cool things you can do. There is a glitch where you can just kind of like make it so that you fall forever on the air, and you can use that to get places, which is pretty nuts. Also, how do you folks like my new starting soon background? Are you appreciative of the cat? I decided I'm going to start putting some of my desktop backgrounds as the starting soon image. That's a good cat. It's a nice, cool cat. Alright, when I start up the Surge, I don't know how loud it's going to be, so that's gonna be fun. In fact, why don't I do that now? Just so that I don't have to deal with that later. Hey, Xenolalia. Welcome. Welcome to me playing through the Surge real fast. Xenolelia just got off of a 10-hour shift at their hell job. Boy. Damn, dude. That sucks. Well, at least it's over, though. So you can just kind of hang out. Hey, Razor K. Okay, so I don't know if the surge is going to be... I don't know if the surge is going to be really loud when I start it, but we'll find out together. Because I've been playing this on my own time quite a bit, and I always adjust the volume levels before I stream, but sometimes doing that isn't enough for my stream's audio settings. Okay, that's actually about the same volume. Good. Good news for everybody here. Well, okay, actually, this is only good news for me. It doesn't apply to any of you. I got a wireless Bluetooth adapter for my PS4 controllers. So now, I can connect my controllers with Bluetooth. And I don't have to use a cord that's gonna fucking fall out every 10 minutes. Which means less of me contorting my body in very strange positions. We'll get started pretty soon. Just waiting for people to filter in. I imagine there aren't going to be very many people here because it's like 1 a.m. Most of the world is asleep right now. Not me, though. I can't sleep. So I figure what better way to start the day really, really early than with some exploratory surgery on the Surge. My C drive. My C drive says that there are only 5 gigabytes of space remaining, and I don't know why that is. Here, allow me to show you. Look at my organization. What the hell is this? Why is this so full all of a sudden? It wasn't this way yesterday. Oh no. Also, I've almost got 2 terabytes of Let's Play recordings, and here is why. I'll show you why. I've got 492 gigabytes worth of footage of Dark Souls 1 and 2. I don't know how the hell... I might have to get another hard drive in order to store all this. Because the Dark Souls series Let's Play is going to be very, very large. Windows 11 downloaded itself automatically for my convenience. I hope not. So I'm gonna open up Live Split here, or maybe Live Split. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna open up Live Split here, and I'm gonna make a couple of splits for the Surge real quick. Just, you know, one for each area. Hey, by the way, there's gonna be spoilers for this because I'm gonna be doing the entire game, or at least until I get bored. So. I don't know how to restore Live Split back to default. Hey look, here's my Max Payne 3 splits. I don't... How do I... Nope. No, that's not it. I guess I could just delete everything in here. I don't really know how Live Split works because I don't really use splitting programs very often. It is. It's a very, very good game. Oh, there's already a split for the Surge. Oh no, it's just in the game name. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'll fix this. Not like it really matters, but... I really should have done this before I started the stream, shouldn't I have? Shit. Let me just knock over my controller. That's fine. Everything's fine. Chaos Theory says, Step 1, do magic. Step 2, done. Okay. So how's everyone doing tonight? I mean, besides Razor K, who just got up after a hangover, allegedly. What the hell are the names of the areas in this game? I always forget. I need to look. I can look at my own guide on how to play through the game with no leveling. Okay. I'm just gonna split it by area because there are some areas you return to twice. Drinking lots of water. That's a good idea, Razor K. For the record, I don't know actually how well Live Split is going to work because this game chokes my computer to death. So, I guess we'll find out. Okay. Now, let me arrange this. Bip bop. Hold on. I'm still a novice at all this. Maybe it's window capture? It should be window capture. Hey, there we go. There it is. What's the best corner to put this in? I don't think there's anything up here, is there? I think that'll work. Razor K asks, are the boss weapons in this game actually worth a damn? Oh yeah, they're all really good. Especially if you get the alternate version, where they have been upgraded, because that makes them even better. Now let me see, what are my buttons here? I need to remember. Okay. So it's 1 to split, 2 to split with no time. Okay. It's been a while. I need to get back into speedrunning Max Payne 3 because it's been a while since I've done that. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let me just do a quick volume test and then we'll get going. We will do it. A goddamn speedrun of the Surge. So over here you can see that I've beaten the game. I've started leveling up my character that I beat the game with no leveling on because I got tired of playing through New Game Plus at level 10. I think the volume actually will be fine though. I think it's actually still adjusted from the last time I did this. Razor K, are you sure you're not still drunk? We're gonna go beat something up real quick so that I can test the volume and then we'll get started. I don't think anybody has decided when you do the first split. Oh, by the way, for people who haven't seen anything of this game before, check out the Iron Mouse armor. It lives, it sniffs, it conquers. How's the volume? I think it'll be fine. It looks fine on my end, so I think we're just gonna get started. This is the Iron Mouse armor, my dude.
Services are currently limited.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be wearing the Iron Mouse armor for the actual speedrun, but hey, it's pretty great, isn't it? Here, let me fuck with the timer just a little bit more. I don't really like the way that's arranged. Why is the font so damn big? How do I make the font less big? Font, why are you so fucking big? Oh. Things are happening. I don't understand. I don't get what I did to make the font get really big. I really shouldn't have messed with it because now it's all kinds of fucked up. Look at what I've done. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just do this. Alright, I'm gonna start it, I don't know. I'm gonna start it after the cutscene.
Welcome.
And on we go. Wheel, Warren. Wheel for your life.
Welcome to Creo.
LabTech says, I'm actually wondering if it was possible for them to have made a more bland, vague title for the game. No, especially because they don't actually explain to you what the Surge was until like 3/4 of the way through. So you spend the majority of the early game wondering what the hell the Surge actually was. Check out this strategy.
Welcome to registration.
The wheelchair rolls down the ramp.
Creo believes in the right tool for the right job and the right person to wield it. Please choose from our 2 currently available
Hey, thanks, Shattuck.
positions and 4
I appreciate it.
in the queue.
I know, yeah. Skipping the intro makes the whole wheelchair thing a lot less effective, doesn't it? So my current record speedrun for this game is, it's like 4 hours-ish, which is like 3 hours and 30 minutes in playtime, which is not bad. I guess it is the record for no glitches, but I am the only person that has done no glitches, so... The category that I'm doing right now, or the category that I have set it to, is no major glitches, which is certain things like quick saving and quick loading, and the suicide button. Stuff that the developers left in for testing that made it into the final game. Quick saving and quick loading has been patched out, but the suicide button was patched in so that people could, like, remove themselves from spots they were stuck while the developers were fixing them in the next couple of patches. They do, yes. They do explain what the plot of this game is. It takes a while, but they eventually get there. It's kind of like... It takes a little bit of inference on your part, but they do eventually get there in the end.
Are you receiving? Hello?
Yes, this game came out like less than a week ago, or a week, I think, actually. And already people have figured out how to, like, break this game over their knee. There are a lot of glitches related to stuff like jumping through walls, just out of bounds and all that. I know, the suicide button. If you don't think the suicide button is a great, like, a great name for a button prompt, get the hell out of my face. The suicide bind is all of the shoulder buttons and click both sticks. I think. I don't actually need to kill this guy, I just want this loot. LabTech says, I hope they didn't just go with a computer that runs everything, goes all Skynet, and mindjacks the workers plot. It's more complex than that. Like, I guess you could boil it down as that, but there's a lot more to it than that, which I kind of like. I think that's pretty cool. Instant reincarnation. Do I know what the suicide button is on keyboard? No, I do not. Trying to think, but I can't remember what it is. So, because I'm a professional, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing when it comes to, like, stats or spending scrap or whatever. I've only ever done one successful full speedrun of this game, and I didn't have very much difficulty with it, so, you know.
Be careful out there.
There's also a couple things that I am doing here that are already very disadvantageous. Like, I have the slowdown on hit turned on, because listen, I have very bad reaction time. So it's much easier to have that on. You're actually a secret communist trying to overthrow the board of directors? I mean, I guess that would be an interesting plot twist. People are pretty torn on what the best weapon is for speedrunning. I usually go with the sword, because the sword is, I mean, instantly available, and it also has a pretty good moveset and attacks pretty fast. Capitalism shakes fist at sky, exactly. The first thing I've done in all these runs... Oh, shit. I didn't get the... Should have hit him in the body more times. The first thing I always do when I start, like, a new run is kill these guys for, like, the body and the head right off the bat, because otherwise I forget, and then I wonder why I can't craft the body and feel like an idiot. It's not too important in this first area to have a full set of armor, because the only reason I'm really wearing the armor is for the set bonus, which is not all that important right now. But it will be. At the moment, not too important, but in the future, it will be critical to surviving in this game. Because the set that I'm going to be wearing for this run, the Link set, makes you attack faster, which makes it pretty much invaluable. Oh yeah, we're going to smash lots of robots. We also are going to smash lots of enemies, because the enemy types in this game are a little bit, shall we say, not too extremely varied. But that's okay. I actually like that, because it allows you to, like, perfect combat against a couple of enemies instead of having, like, a whole bunch of different enemy types that you only see once. Like, there are so many enemies in the Dark Souls games that only appear in one area and then never again. And I feel like that's a little bit of a wasted opportunity. I don't think this game has enough variety in the opposite direction, but hey, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Just a different philosophy of game design. But yes, this run is not going to be too extremely fast, but that's okay. It's mostly for fun, to be honest, because I don't really know if the kinds of run that I want to do has any place in the leaderboards. Like, for example, I think the world record with glitches is already down to, like, only a couple of hours. It's at least an hour faster than mine, so I'm mostly just doing this for funsies. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where, like, I think the weapons that the enemies have, the types of weapons for the enemies that you fight are varied enough that you don't necessarily need, like, 500 million different kinds of enemies. But yeah, my goal here with killing all these guys is basically, like, get all of the body parts as quick as I can, and then after that I can just chill out and run by everything. One thing I like about this game's leveling system is that you don't really need scrap necessarily unless you plan on getting hit, because scrap doesn't actually, like, leveling up your core doesn't actually increase your attack power, it just increases, like, the bonuses for health and stuff. All that stuff is based just on your your weapon stats. Yeah, stabbing robots for funsies. You got a problem with me saying funsies? I don't see anything wrong with stabbing robots. Just don't date them. Okay, I should have exactly enough to craft the rest of the Link set now. Thing. I might be short a little bit, which is actually okay, because I think I need quite a bit more scrap than I have to actually wear the damn thing. But yeah, I would say that this is less like a speedrun and more like playing the game fast, as it were. I do like watching Warren trundle around at the speed of sound, though. Like, look at him go. He can't walk worth shit. It's almost like he's been in a wheelchair. Whoops. So yeah,
Welcome, Warren.
we're already 10 minutes on. By the end of this area, like the current world record speedrun is already past this whole area, because there's a glitch where you can just jump through the wall and not have to fight the boss of this area. Come on. Oh, I don't have enough scrap. Damn. Consumables it is. Game's done quick-ish. LabTech says, so it's like that second playthrough where you know where all the good gear is and where the game progression is. Kinda, yeah. It is kinda like that. See if I can wear this whole set now. And plus, this is mostly just an exploratory run to see where all of the health increasing items are, because I actually don't know. So, this will be a good chance for me to check that out. I need a little bit more scrap to upgrade my weapon because I'm an idiot and forgot that I need to do that. So we're just gonna whack this dude. I know the animations in this game are really, really good. Like, major props to the developers, because it all feels so like full of life. But yeah, the way that I personally time these runs is through my time on the file, but people don't like that. Like, people would much rather use real time, so that's why I have that timer up there in the corner. Even though, personally, I don't judge my runs by that because, you know, it's whatever. Doesn't really matter.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Okay. Now let's upgrade these damn weapons. No, go away, tutorial. I also need to turn those off. There we go. See you later, Chaos Theory. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Look out for your
The archive
fellow
of this will be
workers.
up
They look out
probably
for
tomorrow,
you.
so don't worry about missing anything. I don't know. I don't think this game is worth being shit on. I think this game is... I think this game turned out really, really, really good. I really, really like this game. Also, controversial thing here, I'm gonna fight this crane because I want some extra scrap, like early on, just so that I don't have to worry about it later. I mean, the crane is here, so I might as well fight it. Why do you fight the crane, C. Jacobs? Because it's here. It only takes a couple minutes anyway, at most, because sometimes... Oh, fuck. Sometimes you just attack at the wrong time, though. By the way, I'm gonna die on this stream. In the game, not in real life. Yeah, defenseless, that's what it is. Under normal circumstances, If I were just doing this by myself, I would restart after that. But, like, it doesn't really matter. It's only about 30 seconds off. What I've learned from doing a speedrun that is this long is that, like, losing a couple of seconds like that doesn't really matter at all. So, like, it's worth it to have an embarrassing death like that in there, just, you know, just so people can laugh at me. So that people can laugh at my penis. Anyway, I fight the crane, because the crane gives quite a few, like, soul scraps earlier on. And also, once you get underneath it, it doesn't really hurt you. Such a gentle and majestic beast, this crane. Ben Green says, the scrapyard is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind. Also, some people just whack the enemies until they die, because you don't have to do the executions unless you're going for body parts, but I still do them because it ups your scrap multiplier, which means that, like, you have to spend less time getting scrap, and you can level up a little bit faster for, like, all of the health you can get, which becomes pretty important later on when enemies start killing you in, like, one goddamn hit. That actually kind of annoys me about this game, that eventually enemies will start killing me in one hit and there's literally nothing I can do. Which is a bummer, but, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Even on a normal playthrough, a lot of the enemies would kill me in one hit. In the Lynx gear, anyway. But yeah, I'm trying not to compare this run to a normal speed run, because there's really no point. They're just so different. It kind of is bad game design a little bit, because this game has an even higher sense of, like, emphasis on dodging than, say, Bloodborne does, where if you don't properly dodge, you will get fucked up. Bad. Ooh. And that sucks. Did I figure out the use of the duck and jump dodge moves? The thing is, like, I know what they are for. It's just that, like, I don't ever want to do them because they're way too risky. Like they are, like, the duck and jump are surprisingly useful for a large number of attacks. It's just that, like, you're never gonna want to, because, like, you could always just walk around the enemy and hit them in the back. So the boss is active, but we're not gonna go out there yet because there is a health injector that I want to pick up here. Which costs a little bit of time, but that's okay because it doubles the amount of health injectors I can have, and so it's very useful. This game always makes my computer sound like it's gonna blow up. It's mildly disconcerting. Hey you, come here. This guy has become the bane of my existence, so I'm going to take care of him before he takes care of me. But anyway, yes, the goal of this stream is to just relax. Quicksilver6 says, hey, why do you think it's called The Surge? Well, I know why it's called The Surge. There's a reason that it's called The Surge. Oh, you were making a joke. He says, power surge straight to the CPU if you lose. Yeah. Lab Tech responded with, because it has 3 times the sugar and twice the caffeine of a normal game. That's a better joke than I could have made. We're gonna fight the first boss now.
Reboot in progress. System check initiated. Error. Bypassing. Error. Bypassing. Bypass successful. Bringing primary weapon online.
I want to beat this robot. I want to hit it in the legs.
Secondary systems operational.
As is the case in all Dark Souls type games, the best way to fight any enemy is to just hug its grundle. And this guy's grundle is a little bit too high, but I'll hug his legs instead. Same general area, just a little bit lower down.
Upgrading tactical analysis. Enforce maximum punitive measures.
I like that missiles are a maximum punitive measure. Missiles seem like maybe a little bit too punitive, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I don't know what situations that missiles would be effective in. I mean, I'm just one guy. Well, to be fair, Lab Tech, drinking Surge is a pretty good way to destroy your organs. Like, if out of all of the ways to destroy your organs, drinking Surge is a pretty good way to do it. I mean, there certainly are worse ways. Oh, too late. Oh, come on, man. Be kind.
Subjugation authorized. Status critical. Reboot initiated.
It's like 1 a.m. Why am I streaming? I don't know. I just kind of feel like doing it. I really need to knock off this other leg, but for some reason when you're not locked on, Warren still targets the closest body part. And that actually becomes very annoying, because like, in situations like this, where I'm trying to target one, but he just doesn't want to hit. Oh fuck. I guess this is going to take one more then.
Backup drive initiated.
This friendly and gentle creature is being murdered. You can't fight nature, Jack. There we go. The answer is because I've lost control of my life. Well, I could sleep.
Next stop, Central Production B. Personnel arrival.
Okay. So that's that done. I guess I could have hit the split button when I interacted with the train, but it doesn't really matter. I know, yeah, check out that clipping. Oh. It's so nice to be able to kick back. Yeah, Warren, be a smartass. Wireless controllers are so great, you guys.
Terms of use and license
Oh my god,
agreement.
yeah.
How may I be of service? Provided by Creo. I'd like to help. I'd like to... Please, hold the line.
Love isn't always on time. This is probably the longest area, aside from research and development. Which is okay. You spend a lot of time here, which is why there are 2 splits for this place, because obviously you have to come back here. I mean, the drone is a good help, especially later on in the run, because you get a drone upgrade that lets you like have all damage that you take for a little while, which is pretty nice and borderline necessary for this run.
Unit is currently running on a...
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't need it, but it's pretty useful.
Emergency
There
power.
we go.
Services are limited at the moment. Be careful out there. We apologize for any inconvenience.
I love the computer talking over itself because it's got no idea what to do. He's going faster than walking pace. What the hell do I do? Exactly, you can survive 2 hits instead of 1. Like, that's not as much of a joke as you might think.
Hey, you! Over here!
We're gonna give this guy a friendly pat on the back. Hey, Hobbs.
Damn, thank you. Been sitting here so long my ass is numb.
Please stop talking about your ass so that I can send you back to the ops center. If the nanite gestalt is made up of all of the Creo employees combined, why does it try to kill you? Shouldn't just offer to merge you two. I imagine that it sees you as a threat because, like, everybody else just got absorbed, but you are actively attacking the thing, so it probably sees you as a threat, and that's why it tries to kill you. If I had to guess. Hey, Leo. My kidneys are doing fine. I haven't had any other kidney problems in quite some time now. The kidney stones are all gone, and your boy C. Jacobs is back to streaming as usual. Excuse me. Burton says Warren smells bad. I mean, he probably does. He probably smells like blood, considering he never bothers to clean up his grievous head injury. Cut off their limbs. I guess technically I don't have to go back here. Like, you don't really have to go back to the ops center, but I'm going to anyway because I just want to open up the shortcut. LabTech says, I think the reason is that the surgery at the beginning was supposed to hack your mind, but it didn't work for you for some reason. Obviously, it's the legs. Warren is very leggy. He's a very leggy dame. We're gonna... yeah, sure.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
The hive mind is racist against cripples. I don't know if that really counts as a race. Maybe in the future. Like, maybe in the super future in which this game takes place, like, crippled people are so discriminated against that they have become a race. I mean, people do talk down to Warren in the beginning. Whoops! That's what I get for reading the chat. I'm gonna stop doing that. Anyway, if you want my real thoughts on the plot, I think that the reason Warren was unaffected by the hive mind absorption thing is because he was getting his surgery right when the surge went off in the first place, and so like right as he was getting the suit put on, everything got fucked up, which is why they didn't bother sedating him because the computer fucked up right at that exact moment. What does the AI even need you for? That I'm trying to figure out still. I actually don't know. The reason that the CEO dies is because you overload the computer. In order to get into the boardroom, you overload the circuits for Sally, the computer lady, and then she is unable to resuscitate the guy because of that, and he just dies, which is what causes Project Utopia to launch. But the thing is, I don't know why she wanted you to do that, because she disappears before she is able to tell you her motivations.
But if you can, meet me at the outbound station. Stay safe. I'll be waiting. We can make it together.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to bolt the skeleton onto Warren either. Like, it seems like that kind of defeats the purpose of it being an exosuit if you can't take it off because it's drilled into your bones. She just hated the CEO that much. I don't know. Maybe she will... I really don't know. But yeah, the animations are very good in this game. I know, it goes through his clothes. That bothers me even more than the whole, like, getting a fucking exosuit drilled into your bones, is that they do it through your clothing. How is he supposed to take the suit off? Is he just going to wear this tracksuit forever? How does he poop? Does he need to poop anymore? Did they remove the need for that? Can he feel his legs right now? Or can he just walk because of the suit? Like, if Warren were to get hit in the legs with one of these attacks, would it actually hurt him? Logically, should it take health off of your health bar?
At the outbound station. I want to try and get to the old biolabs. I'm hoping it's safer there. But I'm not leaving without you.
I have found that in these kinds of games that use like sci-fi horror, it is best not to ask how the logistics work, because that's just a way to upset yourself. Your arm is mine. Just needed a couple of more Mark II tungstens so that I can upgrade my weapon again.
Warning, canal bridges extending in recycling.
LabTech says literally the only way the surgery makes sense is if it was designed from the beginning to make you a mind-jacked slave, which it very well might be. I wish there was toilet armor. I want to put on a set of toilet armor. Well, I imagine that the surgery is supposed to actually sedate you. It just didn't for Warren because of poor timing on his part. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna fight this crane. Because I need the extra scrap. Hey, that actually didn't go too bad. Hell, I might go fight the other one now. The end boss says Uncle Warren because it is the soul or whatever of the robot daughter lady, Maddie or whatever her name is. She calls him Uncle Warren if you talk to her. Which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. I like that the fights against these cranes always either goes so incredibly well or so incredibly poorly. Like, there really is no in-between with me fighting these things. But it doesn't take too long to fight it, and you get quite a bit of scrap for doing so, so in my opinion it's worth it. Either way, yeah, I missed that the first time too. I was like, Uncle Warren, what the fuck? And then on my next playthrough, I talked to the little girl instead of just the guy when they were back at the ops center. And then I was like, oh, that makes slightly more sense. Yeah, and that, well, yes. Is strictly speaking, bolting it to your bones, I imagine that is done to ensure that you have to survive by the company. Like, so that you can't ever leave. But I don't know if the mind control thing is intentional. That might have just been a byproduct of Project Utopia and the nanobots and all that stuff. The thing is, I don't know if the game ever actually explains when the surge happens, because Warren wakes up in the junkyard after it already did. Exactly, Emily Smith, it's cyberpunk. Don't defend the man. I'm not defending the man. What do you mean? Let's see, I've got... I need more of everything, pretty much. Okay. Just checking. Oh, I'm not gonna get the cut on that at all. Yeah. I didn't hurt that guy nearly enough. I should have read some emotional poetry to him first. Left a mark on that dude's soul before I killed him. Overall, the plot of this game makes as little sense as Dead Space's does. Yeah. And even with Dead Space, the kind of questions you ask are like, what was the goal? What was the goal of any of it? At least in this game, you can say that, like, there is a concrete goal behind Project Resolve and Project Utopia. But the thing is, right, I am still personally pretty unclear on what the plot actually is, so, like, it makes about as much sense to me as it probably does to you right now. Like, the only reason that I have figured any of this out is because I have played through the game several times now. Come this way. Oh, I don't have nearly enough energy. Lame. Also, the game is hitching quite a bit for me. I don't know if you can see it, because it's running at 60 frames for me, but 30 for you, so... I don't know if you can even see a difference. Let me know if you see any hitching, and I'll turn down my, like, settings a little bit, because that seems to help. Really need to upgrade my weapon. I'm gonna go back to the Ops Center and do that. I guess you technically don't have to. I guess you can fight the boss without doing that, but eh. I'd really rather not risk it. Plus, I don't have any healing items left, and I need more bodies. Hey you, if I said I want your body now, would you hold it against me? Oh, Warren's gonna step right in the poop. I hate that. What I learned very early on while playing through this game is that there is absolutely no thresholding for when you... There's no threshold for, like, not stepping off of cliffs in the middle of executions. So, like, I have killed myself, like, 3 or 4 times over my course of playing this game by just, like, doing an execution, and then Warren steps right off a cliff to his death in the animation. I might go get something to drink in a little bit, because this water is not really doing it for me. I want to have tea. And plus, it's not like I don't have time.
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site? Oh boy, I am severely lacking on any upgrade parts. Oh, wait, I can talk to Hobbs. Hey, Hobbs.
We made
it, buddy. Good to see ya. Wow, I still don't have enough of basically anything. Thanks, Hobbs. Well, actually, I just need one more body and one more arm, and then I'm good. I know, T does sound really good right now. I know exactly. I'm gonna put this and that in there, just because I don't have very much more to fill up those slots right now.
Happy to help.
Drink Surge. I guess this would be an appropriate stream for drinking Surge. So, at the start of each area after this, I am going to be checking my, I'm going to be checking my in-game time, which will cost me a few seconds, but whatever, who cares. I'm going to be checking my in-game time because, I want to find out where the discrepancy becomes, like, wider between playtime and real time, and I can't use Cheat Engine to figure that information out because, like, the game doesn't actually tell you how many seconds you've played for, it only does hours and minutes. Which means that it becomes very unclear. Oh my god. I'm getting my shit pushed in by these guys. I just want your arm. Is that so much to ask? What would this world be without diabetes, though, really?
I won't hear it said that Benjamin Burke let down his team.
Who even are you, Benjamin Burke? I don't have any idea who you are, my friend.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures.
This seems like a pretty extreme method of garbage disposal. Granted, I don't know what garbage is like in the future. Maybe garbage tries to fight you in the future because it's just like advanced garbage. I don't know. Either way, it seems like garbage disposal in the future is a lot more dangerous. Yeah. Apparently Razor K is making chai green tea. Apparently this has just become tea time now. Cool. Oh yeah, it can do that, can't it? It doesn't usually do that attack unless it's, like, got all of the arms chopped off. Also, I really enjoy that the soundest the soundest strategy there is to just jump between the flames. I did not do it properly there, but you can just jump right through the flames and not take any damage. And that's like your best opportunity for hitting the thing.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Gutenberg seems to be a great guy who built a giant flying crab with 2 flamethrowers just to burn garbage. So how about this time I don't die to the boss? I feel like that's a better strategy than dying to the boss. As much as I do like dying in these games, it's one of my favorite pastimes. Fuck. I like Warren's grunts of disdain when you step in the goop. He doesn't really sound hurt, he just sounds annoyed. Ugh. Ugh.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
That's right, the C stands for speed. That's how that works. Well, this is going much better. I can't wait for this to go horribly awry in like 30 seconds. Oh, come on now. 555, come on now. Yo, you bastard. You stupid, stupid garbage robot. See, look, I was right. It went horribly wrong because my sword went directly through the leg. Bye, Emily Smith. See you when you get back. I will doubtless still be here. Ouch. What I will say is that I might actually not finish this run if I decide to go to bed. Or if a friend of mine comes online and says something. This is mostly just exploratory stuff. To figure out, like, some preliminary strategies. Because I will be speedrunning this game more. It's just, like, need to figure out how I want to do it first. I think it's pretty cool that the boss itself doesn't actually have that much health. It's mostly just, like, the legs. Like, this boss actually is not all that dangerous. It's just, like, the fire will hurt you. The fire will hurt you like the fires of passion draining from a new romance. There we go. Second time's the charm. The Surge is a nice game to have a calm time with. I've found that, actually. I've found that I like this game for the same kind of reason I like Dark Souls, in that this game is a nice, fun, mindless type game to play. The combat is more complex than in the Dark Souls games, but the enemies are less varied, which means that, like, you don't need to have a whole lot of strategy. You can just fight however you want. When speeding, is there any room for clinging? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the clinge is just too slow.
Okay. I'm sorry, but
For people who have played this game, who the fuck is Ben Burke?
Just can't
Who
wait
is he?
any longer.
Like, it is a mystery to me. He
I hope
says
you're
that
okay,
he's
that
hurt.
you're
He
still
says
out
that he's
there.
heading for the biolabs, and then you never hear from him again, to my knowledge.
safe place.
Who is he? He's looking for someone. He's waiting for someone at the outbound station.
The old biolabs now.
And he's going where I am right now. He's literally going to the I don't get it. I don't know who this man is. I don't think you ever even hear about him again after this. Hey, Hirion. Welcome. Oh shit, I forgot to split. Whoops. Well, that's gonna be a few seconds off.
Warning, this is a quarantine zone. Please.
He's my long-dead uncle who got me the job at Creo. My god. I miss him already.
Until all potential sources of danger have been eliminated.
He is apparently some shift boss who survived the Surge and is making his way out. I see. Okay.
Please remain in operations while security lockdown is in effect.
I'm just wondering why you never hear from him again after this, or see him, or anything. Because, like, I cannot recall ever encountering that man.
Attention, please. Access restriction for this sector remains in effect.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is that he is a man of mystery.
Response teams have been requested. Please remain in operations while the situation is being resolved.
He's in my head. He's the Conrad figure.
Designated hazard response squads, please report to incident.
The evacuation of Creo has ended in complete failure. So, somewhere around here, I don't know where, I legitimately don't know where, but somewhere around here there is another health injector, and I'm trying to figure out where it is. That's why I have done this run, is because at some point before this level is over, I end up with another health injector, and I need to figure out where the hell I picked it up. So I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be keeping one eye on my items. Oh, I've made a mistake. Oh, Warren, why would you lock onto that man? Warren, drop your damn lock on, please. Excuse me. Oh, this is not good. If he hadn't locked onto that guy, I would have gotten out of there so much quicker. That's true. The death toll here is pretty incredible. There was a surge in the mortality rate. Maybe that's what the surge is. I was toying with the strategy of killing all the cranes to get the Iron Mouse armor, because it actually doesn't really take too long to kill the cranes, but I don't think it would be worth it. It would allow you to equip like pretty much every implant under the sun because of the 0 power consumption, but it seems like that wouldn't be worth the time loss.
It's a privilege to have you here. You've been called
Okay,
many
that's
things
not
over
it.
the years.
Oh, these stupid fucking tripods. I hate these things. I hate them. I hate them. Oh, they are the bane of my existence. They're such an awful enemy type. They're like my butt. They're nigh on impenetrable. And I'm a gay man.
Please notice decontamination.
Emily
has
Smith
been
chimes in with,
initiated.
maybe the real surge was the friends we made along the way.
Hazard response squads have
Maybe.
been deployed.
Maybe.
For your own safety,
There was a surge in friendship at Creo.
sectors, laboratories, and the greenhouse facilities.
For someone who hasn't played a Souls-like before, would you recommend this game? Yes, actually. I personally think that this game makes like an excellent introduction to the Souls-type gameplay, because it's complex, but this game is actually quite a bit more forgiving than the Dark Souls games are. So like, I think this game is a great introduction. That's not it. Where is it? Yeah, that's okay. I think Burton puts it nicely. This game is less oppressive than Dark Souls is. This game has less emphasis on how much you're gonna die and how brutal your deaths are going to be. Alexander says, I would recommend this game to anyone who likes video games in general. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. I would agree with that. Did I pick that up? No, I didn't. Pick it up, Warren. I like the aesthetic of this game. I like that this game is very colorful. What core level does overloading this game's friendship circuit require? Higher than I have, as it turns out.
To have Jonah Gupta, the founder and
I hate this level. This level sucks. Like, it's just full of the shittiest enemies, and it's got, like, the most annoying hazards, and the platforming is all, like, flat ground. It's just so annoying. And there's not even a boss here. Like, as soon as you leave this place, you don't ever have to come back. It feels like this area was so underdeveloped. Dark Souls is shortcut porn. The Surge is a non-stop whole week shortcut orgy. It's true. There is an absolutely crazy amount of shortcutting in this game. Like, the yellow maintenance tunnels you will see me occasionally run through. There it is! Okay, so remember that. The vital injection is in that closet. Like, there are so many damn shortcuts in this game. That almost got me killed. I would have died if that had hit me.
Lockdown deactivated. Reinitiating systems. Attention.
I actually agree that Lords of the Fallen is a better game than people give it credit for. I don't think Lords of the Fallen is nearly as bad as the rest of the internet does, but I don't blame them for thinking that way, because the thing about Lords of the Fallen is that it advertised itself as being a competitor to the Souls games, and so I think it kind of set itself up for the hate that it gets. I really shouldn't have come in here with zero vital regens. That was a very bad idea, because if I die, I'm gonna lose a lot of time. Because I'm a smart gamer and I didn't open the shortcut. Okay, I got a couple back. Phew. Thanks, Scrap. Burton says, people hate Lords of the Fallen for not being the game that they wanted it to be. That's fair. And I think that is true to some extent, yeah.
Is it safe? Oh no.
Doctor, I don't have time for this. I'm on a speed run. Don't you know? Hello, base slut.
You can keep the power core,
Welcome.
by the way. Your drone
Welcome
looks like
to
it needs it.
Welcome to comfy speedrunning time. Good morning. So we're almost done with R&D. I just need to get back to the train now. No sign of that Ben Burke guy. Who knows? Maybe he didn't exist all along.
Next stop, Central Production B, outbound trains.
And now it's back to Central Production B, so that we can go down a different route and get to R&D. Get to R&D. Damn it! I said R&D earlier, but I meant the biolabs. Whoops. God. And hey, Akeon is here too. Hey, welcome. But yeah, these last couple of areas are very, very long, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with. This is about the part of the game where I start dying quite a bit. Speedy speed surge. Gasoline's burning. Speedy speed surge, as fast as I can go. Really should have gone back to the ops center and refilled my injectors, but I forgot, so we're gonna do that at the next one we visit. Debating on whether or not I should fight this last crane. I think I'm gonna not. I think I'm just gonna not bother. Because this one, well, okay, it just revealed its weak point for me, so I guess I will. The thing about this one that's different from the rest is that this one doesn't have any weak points. The only time it reveals its weak points is when it does that gas fart attack. So, we're just gonna have to wait for it to do that. I like that all of the cranes are the same enemy type, but they are just different enough. Like that is a nice little detail, that it's not just the same fight, but it has more health. Like that, I actually really like that. And I think that the Dark Souls games actually could have used something like that. Like a recurring enemy that is similar but different, kind of like the Black Knights, but like more different than just having different weapons. Also, these grenade launcher guys are the bane of my goddamn existence. I hate these guys. By themselves, they're not all that bad. But when they're paired with their friends, the flamethrower guys, they can kill you instantly with their grenades, which is not cool.
You're already familiar with your rig, but what about all these...
The Surge. Crane gas
crazy
fart
tools?
attack. It's word
Well,
salad.
Powered by your exoskeleton. are
Anyway,
engineered
hope everybody's doing alright.
and enabled
It's like almost
that
2:30
are
a.m.
automated
now.
assembly lines.
You know, I hope you're all chilling out, relaxing with some The Surge with me. I really like this game. This game is great. Also, it's kind of funny that the flames will just spew everywhere, but they don't actually hurt you. Well, that's good, Emily Smith. I'm glad you're feeling better. I guess I could switch to the Liquidator set to avoid these dudes being any much more of a problem, but I don't really feel like crafting a whole new set of armor, even though I do currently have the power to spare for it. Alexander says, Dark Souls takes itself way too seriously for a story that ultimately goes nowhere. I don't know. I think the Souls game universe has an appropriate amount of, like, seriousness mixed in with, like... I don't know. I don't think takes itself too seriously is an apt descriptor, because it's just a serious atmosphere in general that game has. And so saying it's too serious, I feel, is kind of reductive, because it's a serious game. Like, the whole point is to have a serious game in a serious world. But anyway, the flamethrower guys can ignite the noxious fumes from the grenades from these dudes, and so you'll just die. You just die. They explode into fire, and you just die. And that is the absolute worst. I think it's possible for, like, a fantasy setting to take itself too seriously, yeah, but I think Dark Souls specifically, it's not necessarily a matter of taking itself too seriously, really. Fuck. Oh, that's actually the worst place I could have died, because the shortcut is, like, literally right there. Oh, that's a bummer.
I know. You've heard me say it again and again.
By the way, I'm glad your dad is doing better, Hirion. It's good to hear. Burton says, I think the breaking point is whether you have to take it seriously with crap like your ancestor didn't kill civilians, so stop playing our game. Hey, Victor Charlie from the Discord. Welcome. I recall you said you were going to watch. So how about this time I don't eat shit on the last enemy in my way? Literally the last enemy in my way.
Creo is family.
This guy is such a dick move. I'm not even gonna kill him. Fuck it. I just need to open the way back to Ops and then I can fight the boss. Although, let me see how many... Okay, I don't have nearly enough to upgrade my weapon again. Not yet. I don't actually need to go back. Well, yeah, actually I will anyway. Just because I need to attune my extra health injectors. The big sister skip didn't work for you, huh? Weird. There's a skip where you can exploit the height of triggers in this game to not have to fight the boss that I am about to take on, and I'm not gonna do it because this is a run where I'm not gonna do any like skips like that, but it is an effective way to not have to fight the boss, that's for sure. Boy, I need more Mark III everything parts. I'm going to have to kill some Proteus guys in the next area. What is my favorite weapon type in this game? That is a good question. I love all of them. But I would say that I am more of I don't actually know. I like the hammers. The hammers are good because they can just... I love weapons in games where you can just pound enemies into the dirt. Like, that's always very satisfying. So yeah, this next boss is entirely skippable just by jumping on a railing and then jumping down onto the platform where the boss is, but according to Victor Charlie, there's a problem with the trigger itself causing something else to not trigger. Cutting people in half with a blunt weapon is pretty crazy. Yes, it is. Okay. It's time to fight our big sister. Or a big sister. 1/3 of a big sister. And there is a category on speedrun.com for like all bosses and all that stuff, but that can be done on any patch, and so like it'd be more beneficial to do it like unpatched, because then you can just kind of quick save and quick load your way through it. Although, word of warning for those that want to use the quick save and quick load on an unpatched game, the final boss was rendered invulnerable for me because I quick saved and quick loaded between the phases of the fight. So if you're gonna quick save and quick load during bosses, you have to be very careful, because it will fuck up and you will feel very sad. Oh, I hate the camera during this part. The camera is the real boss here. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus here because I don't have very much healing. And I would like to not have to fight this boss again. Fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. I could just go for the head, yeah. But I didn't want to risk the torches being able to poke me. But yeah, this boss is cool. So, someone mentioned on the last stream that it was like from the Dr. Eggman school of boss design. I'll try it. I have the time to spare. Like, I very, very much have the time to spare, so I'll try going just for the head. But yeah, I really like this boss. I really like bosses in games where like it's made up of a bunch of parts and then you have to knock the parts off of it. I have always liked this kind of boss ever since Crash Bandicoot 2, the fight with the engine dude, where where he's in a giant mech suit and you have to shoot the fruit at him to blow it up, which is incredibly silly in hindsight, but it's pretty funny. And it's a really cool idea for a boss. It really makes you feel like you're making progress. Oh shoot, you know what I just realized? I didn't pick up the concussive drone module. That was in that smoky area, but I didn't pick it up because I forgot. I'm good at video games, you guys. But okay, yeah, well, I'll try going right for the head this time. We'll see if that works out better. Fuck. The camera in this boss fight is really bad though, like astoundingly so. What just happened? I do like this camera angle. Like, this camera angle is pretty good though. Hum-de-dum. Don't mind me. First day on the job, I'm not sure how any of this machinery works. Will you please stop blocking? Do me a favor, big sister. Stop blocking. How did that even hurt me? I feel like this is going very poorly. I think it might be doing that because I'm behind it. I think if I get in front of it, it'll stop doing that. Okay, this sucks. This is not... I really need to take out these burners, because this sucks, having to dodge like that. I'm losing quite a bit of time here. Again, not like it really matters, but still. This is the most annoying way to fight this damn boss. Maybe I'll only take out the burners that are close to it. Ah, I was close. Okay, I'm going to take out the burners because fuck that. That is so unbelievably annoying.
Come back anytime.
I want to know Hobbs' story. Tell me about Hobbs. Why does he wear the mask? To be fair though, like, that is an appropriate name for the boss, Big Sister. Because it is pretty big. That said, I don't know if the game ever actually tells you why it is called that, so I don't know if it actually is all that appropriate of a name after all. Hobbs is like an onion. He actually is kind of, because like, he will get killed by another side quest character. if you follow her side quest. Technically, his side quest does have layers, but the only layer is that he gets killed at the end. That is the most annoying thing. That circular attack, that sucks. Like, because what is the tell for when they do that? I can't even figure it out. Okay, that will make this much easier. What, camera, what are you doing? That's true. The onion does die if you peel back the layers. Maybe that's what we're supposed to glean from that. Oh, this boss is giving me a surprising amount of trouble. Why does it keep breaking my lock on? What is happening? The surge, why? I think it might be better to just stay to the side of it and try it instead of trying to get behind it. That attack, I hate how that attack has like no tell. That only gets worse as the game goes on, is enemies that have attacks that just kind of wind up and like you have no way of knowing they're coming. Like this game does have a problem with that, and that is a shame, but overall it's usually pretty good about that. How did that happen? What? What the hell? Hey, I blame Roadsus. Welcome to the Surge. It's going well. It's going very well. Emily Smith says it's 2 a.m. and she should go to bed. If you want. That's right, exactly. This game is imperfect, but it is still pretty goddamn good. Like, this game is definitely above average, for sure. So I lost quite a bit of time fighting that boss a couple of times, but it was only like 5-10 minutes almost. Not that bad, really. Whoops, wrong way. Rocks fall, every Warren dies. That's right. Just because it's not 100% perfect doesn't mean it's not good. I Blame Roadsus just finished the episode of Alan Wake with Children of the Elder God, aka my favorite episode of the Let's Play. No, wait, actually I take that back. My favorite episode of the Let's Play is still coming, and when we get there, it's gonna be so fucking funny. It's the next episode, which should be going up on Monday. I need lots more Mark III parts, which means I'm going to have to take on some of the Proteus guys. Drone Forever said, "Excellent timing. I needed some background audio for getting stoned and playing Pillars of Eternity." I guess my streams are pretty good for that, aren't they? Did I see the setting for the new Far Cry? Yes, I did. I'm excited because Outlast 2 did not allow you to kill the religious zealot cult They don't get their comeuppance in the end, technically speaking. So it'll be nice to have a religious zealot cult that will get its what's coming to
I'm
them.
surprised management was able to send someone over for the inspection, given the circumstances.
The smooth jazz is so inappropriate.
Anyway,
The latest patch allows you to replace the game's medbay music with whatever you want. So I have been replacing it with all of my chill, like, lo-fi beats.
We'd hate to waste your time now, wouldn't we? Please, take a look around. You'll find everything's in order. I'll just prepare everything for our little chat.
Does it take place in Montana? I don't know if there are any other video games that take place in Montana. I don't know what that's worth, but hey. I was born in a prison. No hope for escape. I got used to the silence. Oh god, that song. It's a good song. Like, don't get me wrong. The song that they chose for the medbay theme in this game is good. It's just that I wish there was more than one song, because boy, after a while, it sure does get kind of grating. Replace the medbay music with dank Carl Sagan memes. I was going to replace it with like 80s synth, but I had to replace it with something that wouldn't get me a copyright claim, because I am going to stream more of this game and not just through speedrunning, so. Oh, this is a problem. I have to take out the guys in this room, because there's another guy behind me in the maintenance shaft, and if I don't take these guys out, that guy will come up behind me, and he will kill me. So I need to be pretty careful. Every Tony Hawk game has a pre-made custom level called Montana, and it's just an empty map with a single tree and a single tile of water beside it. Wow. That's pretty good. They know. Oh crap. Out of healing items. I think this is the way back to the ops room. I love the Tony Hawk games. Even the newer ones are still pretty good. Like, how many video games can you do kickflips in space as Wiz Khalifa? How many, I ask you? How many video games in which can you do that? The answer would surprise you, because it's one. Did I pick up anything? No.
Look out for your fellow workers.
Oh, I hate fighting the Proteus robots, but that's okay. I just realized that I forgot to hit the fucking... Oh, I forgot to hit the split button. It's because I haven't done any speedruns in a while. Far Cry 8 takes place in the series' own asshole. But they're already there is the thing. That's okay. I actually remember what time it was when I did this, when I switched between sections. It was like 1:17 or so. Getting to this overcharge station is such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. But there's lore back here. And also an implant that I don't think I'm going to use. By the way, for those that are watching, how much damage do you think getting hit by the swing of this guy's weapon actually hurts you. Go ahead, guess. No, you're wrong. It's more than that. It's much more than that. An insane amount more than that, actually. Like, it's to an almost crazy degree. Boy, you people are really loving these Far Cry jokes. I'm just gonna fill this entire room with fart gas. Why not? Is it an instant kill? No, it's not an instant kill, but you're gonna wish it was an instant kill. Oh boy, that drone is trying quite hard. Come here. Come here so you don't bother me while I'm trying to fight these next enemies. Get over here, you bastard. Okay, fine. You get to hang out up there. What the hell? What is going on? What have I just walked in on? Why was he standing up there? There goes that drone, being annoying even though I told it not to. Why don't you just fuck off? Oh yeah, there we go. You can blow those guys up by hitting them in the back. Hell yeah. That went surprisingly smoothly. I actually didn't need to open up that shortcut that I opened up, and now I feel like a real dummy. Go, Warren, go. Run for your life. Literally for your life. Pagan Min doesn't really feel like a villain, like, or really a character at all, because he's just like, he matters so little to the actual game of Far Cry. Ow. I want a Far Cry game that has the atmosphere of Spec Ops: The Line, because it will make people just lose their goddamn minds. Like all bets will be off.
I'd like to welcome back Joe Magoo, founder, CEO. Joe. Thank you for coming.
I really hate these guys. They are the worst enemy type. Like, I really dislike enemies in video games that get back up after they're dead. And these guys are just the absolute fucking epitome of that. Also, they're really hard to stagger.
Warning.
Get out of the way, I need to pick up your arm.
Initiating loss analysis.
No, not the mag lift. Damn it. What is that guy's weapon? It's the weapon for the Proteus guys is like basically just a hunk of Proteus. Like it's just a random assortment of cybernetic stuff. Now there is a Kickstarter for an actual Apocalypse Now game, and it didn't go through. They didn't meet their funding.
No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your future of mankind brings us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes.
But yeah, the Proteus dudes are pretty freaky. they're because they're the only human part of them is the head. And other than that, they're just these goddamn, like, skinny Terminator dudes. Yep, I already have gotten to the point of speedrunning this game, because I found out that, like, speedrunning this game is actually very fun. Like, this is just a fun game, like, to play through in general. It feels very, very satisfying to, like, just clown on the enemies. Razor K propositions the idea of a GTA fantasy game where you play as the Wizard Mafia. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I want that. That sounds like a lot of fun. I am uncertain about this next segment coming up. The part where it's like, oh, unknown place. This right here. This is going to suck. Because, like, the enemies down here seem to be, like, extra tough. Extra hard. And it's not cool, man. The Saints Row spin-off nobody saw coming. I'm excited for that new Saints Row game where it's like, where they're all like distinct heroes or whatever. Like, that looks pretty cool. I hope there's less really stupid, bad humor in it though. The only problem with Saints Row 4 that I had is that it's not fucking funny. It's a fun game other than that. Okay, I should have enough arm parts now to upgrade my weapon. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. That's all that really matters to me at this point, because eventually they're going to start dumping Mark III parts on me, so... It is. This game is very, very fun. I very much enjoy this game. I am not even going to bother to fight these guys. Fuck it. Saints Row 4 was better than Saints Row 3. I disagree. I really disagree. That said, I think both games kind of suck, like writing-wise, so neither game is very strong in my opinion. My arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm. Okay, I need more legs and bodies. I just gotta keep that in mind. I can replace this. I'm gonna need as much health as I can possibly get by the end of this run. That is my goal, is to have as much health as I can by the final boss, so that it can't kill me in one hit with all of its attacks. Saints Row 2 was the highlight. I would agree with that. I think Saints Row 2 is the best Saints Row game, followed by 3, 1, and then 4. But I don't really like to rank games like that because all video games are different in like how fun they are to actually play. This fight is dumb. A game where every combat encounter plays out like the action scenes in Drive, where it like takes like 30 seconds and like it's real quick and visceral or whatever. I like that. Drive is a very good movie. For those of you here that have not seen Drive, you should watch Drive. It's not just a meme, it's actually good. So what you're supposed to do for this fight is sneak around the lab and aggro these guys one by one so that they're not a problem, but... fuck it. Because, like, this is right next to the ops center, so you don't really lose any time if you die here, other than the time you spend fighting the enemies. Hey, Scruffy. Welcome. Welcome to the Surge. Yes, this is basically bot souls. It really, really pretty much is. I need to target this man's leg. Why must you do this? I just want to cut your leg off. Oh, you jerk. Memes, the DNA of the soul. The memes. Your meme ends here. Oh right, no, it's your memes end here, isn't it? Your memes end here. I need to go in here. Yeah. Hey you, give me your leg. There we go. Now I should be able to upgrade all of my armor. Oh, actually, I don't need to go in here. It's actually the other way. Shit. I need to open up Lab 1, but I don't remember where the button is to do that. I think it's this one? Yeah, there we go.
Lab 01 unlocked and open.
I know, Quentin Flynn does an excellent job as Raiden. Like, it's so, like, spot on what the character is like. I know, your memes end here. Such a fantastic voice line. This boss is a pain in the ass, but it's okay. Usually I pick up the coolant drone just so that I can use it on this boss fight, but I didn't bother because, like, oh hell, I've made mistakes. I didn't bother because I only use it for this fight, so it's not worth going out of the way. Anyway, I really like that the boss gets back up just like the normal enemies do. I think that's pretty nice. Not much of a boss, but still pretty cool. See you later, Emily Smith. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, Alexander, I didn't see what you said. Something about New Game Plus, but I didn't catch the first message.
Attention, please.
I'm gonna kill this guy because I hate him. I don't even have to kill this guy. I'm wasting time to kill this man, but I hate him so much. I just hold so much hate in my heart. We gotta maintain our chill atmosphere, though. That's what this is all about, being chill.
Unauthorized implementation of contingency protocol confirmed. Attention. Security forces have entered this sector.
Have I ever done a speedrun of Dark Souls? Yes, but I am never going to be good enough to be like world record pace. Like, cause that, people have that game down to a goddamn science. I actually don't know what the record is for real time in this game. I wish I knew. Also, I don't have a separate split for the executive forum because I don't really need one because this trip through the area is very short. So. Exactly, not like Max Payne. Max Payne 3 is the only reason I can do a speedrun of Max Payne 3 is because people don't know everything about Max Payne 3 already. I ought to do more of those. I have seen all of the fancy new mods that have come out for Dark Souls lately, like the whole, you can now do model replacements and all that stuff. So I am very excited for that. I'm very excited to fuck around with that. Okay, Emily Smith. Hopefully you get time to work. She's headed for the roof. Hey, Duelist Crisis.
Be careful.
It's going well. I'm currently on world record pace by about 3 hours, so...
The area's not safe. I recommend... What do you do?
Listen to Arena trying to talk to me even though I have never spoken to her. Max Payne 3 is very hard. Like, the only reason that I have been able to do complete runs of New York Minute Hardcore is because I kill the enemies before they even have a chance to shoot me. So this level is a pain in the ass. Like, man, this level sucks. It doesn't suck that bad, but it still is just a giant, unnecessary pain. There's so many enemies here that you have to fight. I'm going to choke at the end and lose 3 hours. I very well might. I beat the final boss on my second try on my preliminary run, but I know for a fact that that's not going to happen again. Okay.
Take care. Fail to recognize
Yes, Max Payne 3 does have some infinite loading screen bugs that make me very sad. Like, if I encounter one of those during a run where I'm on world record pace, I just want to end it all. Yeah, Max Payne 3 is even harder on consoles because aiming with a controller is just the worst. Just the absolute worst. We need more vital injectors. And someone said, like, a little tip that I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm gonna find out after this boss fight. Because after this boss fight, there's an area that is supposedly super secret, but contains a lot of vital injectors. I don't know if they were bullshitting or not, because I saw it on the Steam forums, and the Steam forums are just a den of scum and villainy, or whatever the fuck that line is.
That means we have an intruder on this floor. I want additional forces to the boardroom right away. Nothing's to get through.
I want additional forces to the boardroom.
Check out the area around the elevator. Coordinates have already been sent. No games, no warnings. Take down any unauthorized personnel immediately.
Get that hedgehog. Yeah, Max Payne 3 is definitely one of the best controlling shooters I've ever seen. The Steam forums are a cesspool of garbage. Yeah, that too. Oh, fuck. Hold that thought. I'm only an hour and 41. Wow, that's actually almost entirely accurate. Huh. Like, there's only a couple of minutes off, and that's probably only for loading screens. Wow. I guess in-game time actually really is, like, perfectly accurate. Where the hell am I? Oh. I went down there too early. Damn it.
Copy that. Right, the network's still down. That means no internal sensors or cameras, but we
The first time I played Max Payne 1 was back in the days of the PlayStation 2. The first time I played Max Payne 1 was on the PS2, so like that was kind of a pain because like the controls are smooth even in the old Max Payne games, but like saving and loading in that game was a pain in the ass. A pain in the ass. Duelist Crisis, you should play Max Payne 3. It's just a very fun game to play, even if you already know the story. Okay, now I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer before I do that this time. I'm not gonna be a big old dummy.
Lay down your weapons and come peacefully. Or don't. It's just the same to me.
This boss sucks. If you have the concussive module, you can stun lock this boss so that it never goes to the second phase. But I forgot to pick it up, so whoops. Doesn't matter, we'll fight him the normal way. I like this fight because the guy is a damn cheater. Listen, this guy's just really, really devoted to Creo. Oh, he's not talking about the speedrun. He's talking about me doing the Let's Play of the game that I did. My first Let's Play on this channel was a Let's Play of Max Payne 3, which to this day I still think is very good. I still think that Let's Play turned out pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. I know, the Black Cerberus is really earning his vacation hours. That's right. No, come over here. This way. Oh, you are a bastard. Dark Souls. There is no such thing as ethical consumption under capitalism. There we go. Now I can beat this robot up. If you don't do that, the Black Cerberus guy, he'll regain his health back, and he can summon more PAX robots to beat you up. Which I am trying to avoid because I want to read the least amount of Penny Arcade possible in my time on this earth. Oh, what a bad joke. What an awful joke. It is my dream to one day have enough stamina to kill this thing in one cycle, but I always get so close. Oh, fuck off. And there I go using the wrong health item again. There we go. Alright, now here comes the annoying part. The Black Cerberus has evolved into Black Cerberus 2.0, now with super annoying AoE attacks. that was close. George was getting upset there for a second. There we go. Fuck off. What is that little gremlin doing to me with that lightning? The drone makes it so that you take less damage. Or this module does. There's also a laser module, and there's one that knocks enemies over, and a couple others.
Profile loaded.
I'm actually surprised I won that. That fight is very hard. Like, it requires some pretty precise timing. Okay, so that thing that person said about those vital injectors was not true. That's okay. Yeah, no, that's my gremlin. Okay, so now we have a lot more slots here. So I can equip more health. Need more health. I did. I doinked him in the face with a chainsaw and he went flying. It's always very fun. I need more health injectors, but I don't know where to find them. Like, that's one of the things that kind of sucks, is that, like, I have no idea where the static health injector drops are. We're gonna go back this way so I don't have to fight all those enemies again. Quack! Oh no, there was someone subbed to me on Twitch, but I don't know who it was because the fucking the timer is on top of where the pop-up for that usually comes up, so I can't see it. Thanks, whoever did that.
Authorization acknowledged.
That's true. I do have an electric axe hammer. Hey, hungry ghost tree. That was just Warren that was just Warren quacking. It's just something he does, okay? I find it pretty annoying that as soon as the Black Cerberus is out of the way, they introduce enemies who use his weapon and moveset. Because they know. They couldn't just have that enemy appear once and then never again. They couldn't do it. I know, damn me and my improper sub placement. It's like I don't care about my viewers or something. I'll never make partner with that. I wish that streaming on Twitch worked for me. I would stream on Twitch instead of YouTube if streaming on Twitch actually worked, but it has never, ever worked.
Clearance confirmed.
I actually really like that about Warren. I really like that he's just a fucking smartass. Hey, here's another vital injection. Okay. Twitch does suck, but it's also like the place to go if you want to like improve your popularity at all. And so like me not going there kind of is just like, it's making getting more popular a lot harder on myself than it could be. Did I stick with the chainsword the whole time? I will be for this run. Balls. Extra balls. Oh, well, this is definitely spoilers. Isn't there a way to stream both at once? There is, yes. Certain people do it. Vinny from Vinesauce, he streams to Twitch and his YouTube channel at the same time. I do not have nearly the internet connection priority to do that, though. Like, my internet connection is pretty good. I'm streaming it, it varies between 2,500 and 3,000, but you need to have a much better connection than I do to stream to two places at once. I hope that Alpha Protocol 2 does happen. I know that it won't. It's not going to. There will never be an Alpha Protocol 2, but I do dearly hope that there is one someday.
And accounted for.
So, I've picked up another vital injection, which is good, because I need it. But I also need, like, everything else. I need more Mark IV weapon parts. Need. They will be very useful in the upcoming segment. Can I equip this now? No. I'm not nearly there. I don't have any ancillary cores either. Okay. This is going to be a problem, because I really need this. We'll see what we can do here. Wow, that does not leave me with a lot of wiggle room, does it? Okay. Do I really need this? No, because it's only like 2 damage, which is affected by enemies like defense values, but there we go. I think that'll be good.
Happy to help, Captain.
Time zones are pretty crazy, you guys. They're pretty crazy. So now I have 12 healing items to my name, which is not bad. That is a pretty good amount. I wish I had more of the high level ones, but I probably won't find any more before the game is over. I know, Burton says that this game does a great job of giving you tons and tons of options while still making you wish you had more. And I actually think that's really cool, that this game has that ability. Yes, this is by the crew that made Lords of the Fallen. Hey, thanks! Yes, this is the current patch, and I am doing a glitchless run. Which, like, oh, jeez, whoops. Oh. Fuck. I think Lords of the Fallen really isn't that bad.
Happy to help, Captain.
But I agree that I am glad this game is like miles better. That was like, what, my 3rd death? 4th death, I think, actually. Which is like the least amount of times I have died so far. Oh, current or beta patch. Yeah, this is on the beta patch. So, technically the current patch, but like also not. It's patch 1, let's say, for the leaderboards. Not that it necessarily matters. because I don't know if I'm actually going to submit this, because I don't quite know yet what my time will be. Current beta patch. Boy, look at that guy rotate. I find it very strange that... Oh, Jesus. I find it very strange that enemies do, like, the Souls game rotating thing. Like, because early game enemies don't do that, but, like, later game enemies do. And it feels like the higher level enemies really have, like, massively increased tracking on their attacks. Like, to make them harder to fight. But in my opinion, that just makes them more annoying. Something that also annoys me is that you don't get weapon parts. You don't get tungsten the first time you get a weapon from an enemy. So like when I cut off that guy's arm, the reason I did it was to get tungsten so that I could upgrade my weapon, but it doesn't give you the tungsten.
Authorization acknowledged.
My favorite armor set is definitely the Lynx set. Like, the Lynx set is just the most useful. It really is. Like, I really think they made a mistake in giving the Lynx set one of the most useful intrinsic bonuses, because they put it right at the beginning of the game, and you're not going to want to use anything else after that. I didn't use any, so I didn't use any skip. So basically, I haven't used a single of the skip strategies at all. Like, none of them. Like, this is just me playing the game. And I'm sure that this time is going to be beat very, very quickly as more people play it. But it feels good. It feels good to have, like, an actual, like, no glitches or whatever playthrough be pretty much on pace. It's very satisfying. Oh, that guy. That's right, this is also all bosses.
Happy to help, Captain.
But yeah, this is the area where I always die the most because it's so hard. Stamina regen from the security set is arguably better. Yeah, I would say that it is a close competitor. The increased health from the Scarab set is also very good if you're doing, like, you know, like a tanky kind of character. Which does work in this game if you really want to play it that way. Yeah, I feel bad for poor Warren. He's not having a very good first day on the job. What does the Rhino set do apart from making you look like a beefcake? Or making you a beefcake? I actually don't know. I don't remember what the intrinsic bonus for the Rhino set is because I've never worn it. Oh, fuck it. We're just gonna run by these guys. If he doesn't have a weapon for me to cut off, I'm gonna just run by him. Because I need more weapon parts. That is the most important one, is tungsten. Just like in Dead Space 3.
Today is a great pleasure that I introduce to you Howard.
The heavy sets all suck. Yeah, kinda. It's a shame, but yeah, they kinda do. One hit. Wow. 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 What the hell? Oof.
What you do for Creo.
With like one hit, really? From full health, basically. Yes, tungsten in Dead Space 3 is the bane of my goddamn existence because it is the rarest crafting material, and you need it. That's right, tungsten torque bars. The set bonus for the Rhino set increases impact damage. Ah, I see. Easier to stumble people, I guess. Yeah, this game is kind of the reverse of Lords of the Fallen, where in Lords of the Fallen it was better by a large margin to have like really fast, or rather really heavy armor and stuff, whereas in this game you gotta go real fast. Primary objective, fast. Hell yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be the quickest. I'm just gonna run by this guy, because I don't have to fight him until later anyway. And as a matter of fact, if I don't die in the boardroom, then I won't have to fight him at all. But who knows if that's going to happen. My favorite weapon type is certainly the hammers. Like, I just love the hammers. Is the guy following me up the stairs? No, but his drone did. What the hell just happened? Hey you. Take a walk on the wild side. Oh, it takes slightly too long to fill up the bar. That's so annoying. You could, yeah. A build focused on increasing your impact damage would definitely be useful in this game. Because you could take a heavy weapon and you could just stun the enemies to death. And then you don't really even need to fight them. How useful would it be for a speedrun? I don't know. Probably not very. But it still would be pretty interesting to see. I wonder what this item is. Oh. There's items hidden in a lot of nooks and crannies in this corner. Like this area, rather.
Access granted.
Whoops. Oh, okay. I'm really glad that wasn't far enough for me to take damage, because I would have felt like a goddamn idiot. So we're getting there. We're getting relatively close to the end of the game.
Security level clear. Access granted.
This part coming up here is, in my opinion, the toughest fight.
Firewall reset to standard parameters. Attention. Lockdown deactivated.
I know, he just fucking shattered that potted plant.
Have been resumed. Please return to your designated work areas.
Oh, that stupid robot spawned in the wrong place. Sometimes it spawns on the close side of the wall, and sometimes it spawns on the far side, but either way, it is so annoying. I hate those stupid security robots. I hate them. Don't mind me, guys. Has anyone actually done a no leveling run? I have. I have a complete guide on how to do it on the Steam forums.
It's all right.
Like my first actually complete run of this game was a no upgrading myself run, because the first time I played through the game, the final boss bugged out and it wouldn't die when I exhausted its health bar, so I had to replay the entire game.
Let's see what we can do for you. No. Just I'm here now.
Yeah, I know. It was fun. It was a really fun challenge. What is going on with this drone? Come down so I can hit you, you bastard. Where are you going? Come back here so I can fight you. What's going on in this video game? Was that because I was quick loading? It might have been because I did it once, just to like test out the button. Like, quick saving and quick loading has a lot of bugs, which obviously makes sense because it's just a developer tool they left in. But I think that might have been what caused it, is like I quick saved and I quick loaded in the final boss area, and that just made it all just go to hell. Blow us all to hell. I did. I finished the game at Power Core 10, yes. And it wasn't that hard, actually. The only real difficulty comes from the fact that bosses and most enemies in the late game can kill you in one hit. But I managed to get around that by just stacking the absolute shit out of health boost injectors, or implants rather. There's a guide on the Steam forums that I wrote about how to do it. Oh, that guy is still here, and he is upset. Uh-oh. Your boy C. Jacobs is in trouble. Jeez. Oh, this is not good. You can, actually. You can stack implants forever. What you need is ancillary cores, my man. Ancillary cores are the way to go. You can get them from cutting off the tails of the tripod enemies. Cutting off the tail of a tripod enemy gives you an ancillary core, which only takes up one slot in exchange for giving you way more core power. So you can put 2 ancillary core XLs on, and then you can have, I think, like, 26, I think that gives you. But also, upgrading your suit, upgrading your exosuit, like, not the core power, but upgrading the exosuit gives you the slots for upgrades for free. So, like, if you want to play it that way, you can. And you can get, like, free implant slot additions just by upgrading your suit, which you have to do. Like, you can't avoid doing it, because otherwise you can't open the security doors. So, like, there's no way to avoid it. Oh, that guy is still alive, and this has gotten quite a bit hairier all of a sudden. This is a problem. Fuck. Help. Help. Come off, you stupid tail. There we go. Jesus. I need an adult. I don't actually know if you have to kill the tripod. You might just have to kill the guy. But either way, the tripod is gonna get in my way. Also, sometimes the shield drone doesn't do a shield on you, and I can't tell if it's even working when that happens, which is just the worst. Great moves, tripod. Keep it up. Proud of you. Yeah, reset. Ugh. Die, please. Jesus. See you later, Xenolalia. Thanks for hanging out, man. Happy to have you here. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna get the record. I have quite a few hours worth of leeway for the record. I would say that it's faster to spawn a couple of to farm a couple of ancillary cores, because they stack, like, obviously they stack, so like you can just keep boosting and boosting your core power with them. All you got to do is just do a couple of suicide runs to get them on the second level. So. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get some tungsten. There's an enemy early on in the next area that I can farm real quick for some tungsten. And yes, the tripods are technically not tripods. They have 4 legs. So here we are in the final area. This is it. This is what it has all been leading up to.
New frontier here. Project Resolve and Creo will...
Attention all personnel. T-9 hold is now in effect. Awaiting
Yeah,
status.
you do have to play pretty much, like, perfectly, especially against, like, the last boss. Like, it's very, very difficult, but it's definitely possible to beat the game without leveling up, and it is a very fun challenge. Hirion asks what the story of this game actually is. Well, basically, there's this project called Project Utopia that was intended to ascend humanity and, like, bring them to the next, like, level of being by integrating them with technology. But it all got fucked up when this, like, giant power surge, the titular The Surge, took out this entire facility, which allowed a swarm of nanobots to take over the project. And so the nanobots are now running wild, absorbing everything and the employees, so that it can power the ship and do its nefarious business. Also, there's a bunch of, like, side plots around the place about, like, man versus machine and all that stuff.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out.
Complete the game without ever leveling up and no deaths. No, thank you. Either way, this is the result of such projects, is these fucking chrysalis things that have, like, dynamic nanobot armor. They're like the ultimate soldiers and whatever. Give me your arm. Okay, I need to kill him one more time, and then I think I have enough tungsten.
Hello.
And yeah, corporations are evil. That's the moral of this game, is that corporations are always evil.
Priority and should be yours.
I really like the progression that this game goes through. Like, because first, you're just fighting people like you. People who just work at the facility. Who, like, are scrounging around for scrap supplies, same as you are. Picking up anything they can find to use as a weapon. And then you run into security guards, who are like an organized team of people, like, who are specially designed to fuck up people like you. Then you run into these fucking things, which are like super soldiers perfectly designed for killing you.
Welcome, Warren.
Is the shield drone helping? Very much so, actually, yes. It's like causing me to take almost exactly half as much damage.
Out there.
The shield drone is very, very helpful. It's just that getting enough energy to activate it is the problem. Especially with these enemies, because they can block your attacks, which sucks. These enemies suck to fight. They're so cool, but fighting them is just the worst. So I'm going to just run by everything in this area. Just need more tungsten, man. I believe it also increases your poise, I think, so that you don't get stumbled as much. The shield, I mean. There we go. Now we're good. I need more legs and bodies, but at this point it doesn't really matter.
Take care.
Yeah, the concussive drone would very much help because it ragdolls enemies, but I didn't have the forethought to pick it up. I forgot. So I actually do not have it right now. I just figured, like, I'm not gonna need it probably. But boy, what an idiot I was. Oh my god.
Abort advisory is cleared.
Cool. I hate that attack. The way that attack tracks you is just so ridiculous.
Come back anytime.
How did you beat Cerberus? Do you not know about the method for making it so he can't heal? Oh my god. This again, huh? If you have the Pax robot shoot those white containers on the edges of the arena, the boss won't be able to heal. And he won't summon any more Pax robots. So I just did that. And that took a little bit of time, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't summon the ops. That's right, whoops. Can I have that attack for myself? Yes, actually. I believe the final boss's weapon allows you to do that attack. Or maybe the Chrysalis weapon lets you do that attack, actually. It was tough to set up, but I beat the boss on my second try? First try. Anyway, I beat the boss, like, with that method, and it wasn't that hard. Give me more vital injectors. I want more vital injectors. Yeah, the concussive drone can just knock him over to death, but I, again, forgot to pick it up, so... So unfortunately for poor C. Jacobs, that was not an option. It is, yes. It saves quite a bit of time. But that's okay, I'm not all that concerned about that right now. Just doing runs for fun. Oh, this is great. Get out of my way. Yeah. Yeah, the acid sucks. This fucking thing. The latest patch reduced the damage that these things do, and I am so happy about that. What? 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 What even just hurt me? What the fuck? What? Oh, that's no fun. What is fun about skipping the entire game? That's not fun. I mean, it's interesting. It's cool to watch. But skipping the whole last segment like that, that's just not fun to play. Requires a lot of precise jumping, and jumping in this game sucks. I have no idea what happened. I think it used, like, its instant death laser, and I was just barely on the edge of it. I know, I was killed by nanobots. There we go, there's the last vital injection. I mean, that's fair. That is the way to go the fastest. Also, I didn't need to go this way yet. Crap. I always get lost in this area. Because even on my first playthrough, I just sprinted through here. I don't want to bother with this area because it sucks. I feel like this area is an apt comparison to the Nightmare of Mensis from Bloodborne, where it's kind of at the point where the enemies do so much damage, and like it's just not fun anymore. Like,
Entry permitted.
again, huh? Oh, these enemies are the worst. But yeah. Bloodborne has the same problem, where it just ramps up the damage that everything does over and over again until you die in like 1 or 2 hits from every enemy. And that really sucks. Did the game just like automatically activate my gear lights? I think it did. Interesting. I didn't know they did that. I Blame Roadsus says, I wish I was good at Bloodborne so that I could actually play it. Yeah. You just gotta play it more. Like, that's... It's the kind of game... This game is like that, too, where you just have to play it more and you'll get better at it. I should have activated the shortcut back to Ops, but if I make it through this segment, I'm not going to have to come back here, so... It's not really worth it in my opinion. I know, Bloodborne. I wish Bloodborne was on PC. That would be cool. But it is not. And it never will be because of Sony's exclusivity thing. I wish it was. I really wish Bloodborne was on PC.
Attention. All non-essential personnel must exit the launch area immediately.
I didn't even give him a chance. Listen, the tripods have a one-track mind, okay? Alright, now this area absolutely sucks. Because they put 2 of these stupid things right here. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that happened on my last run, too. Oh. Oh. I hate that.
Be careful out there.
Oh, that hurts. I probably would speedrun Bloodborne if it had come out on PC. Bloodborne is a lot of fun. Bloodborne is definitely my favorite video game. I am with I Blame Roadsus, actually. I also got a PlayStation 4 specifically for Uncharted and Bloodborne. And like I still only have like 10 games for it. Can I block that attack? I don't know, actually. Maybe. Whoops, that's not the right console.
I know this isn't the news you want to hear, but we're still on hold. You've all worked incredibly hard to achieve this goal. It won't be for nothing, I can assure you. Utopia will launch. So, Let's use the extra time productively. Rerun all pre-launch checks. Let's purge and refill the Utopia dispersal unit.
Come
It
on.
wasn't designed to
Go
hold a
up.
payload for
Thank
this
you.
long. I don't want any accidents or spills. We'll get there. We just have to be patient.
This time, I'm not going to die like an idiot. Sub 3 hours hype. Well, maybe. I very well might make it. Fuck. Depending on how much trouble the final boss gives me. Burton says, there's been a lot of points where I thought, wow, that's a really clever move on Sony's part. I wish they hadn't done that. Yep. Capitalism sucks, says I blame Roadsus. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, this time let's not die to something stupid. Hopefully. Oh, you fucking asshole. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna kite the thing for a second next time because I keep mistiming Warren grabbing the console. Cause see, I'm hitting the button, but Warren just kind of takes his sweet time grabbing the console and becoming invincible. So I'm just gonna kite the thing next time. It is. It's hubris. Hubris is the enemy of speedrunning. But I'll do it. I got this. Just relax, everybody. Relax and enjoy. How many times have I died? I think that was number 7? 7 or 8. I'll go back and count after this is over, because I am interested to find that out too. Thank goodness for boxes. Now imagine doing this with kidney stones. I'd rather not. I know, slow elevators. You hit the button multiple times because you think it's going to make it go faster, but nope. It sure doesn't. All it does is make you frustrated. Fuck. Oh, wow. Was there even a sound cue for that?
Look out for your fellow workers.
I got tripoded.
They look out for you.
Okay. It's time to get serious. We need to now is serious time. Now we gotta be so incredibly serious, you guys. Eaten by a robot, exactly. That's 99% of the deaths in this game. Eaten by a robot. I wish that worked though, like mashing the button to make the elevator arrive faster. That would be pretty cool. That's right, it's time for serious speed. Ludicrous speed. We've gone to plaid. I wish there was elevator music in this game. I do like that these enemies have most of the same attacks as the final boss, though. I think that's a nice little touch. Sonic speed. That's right. Hell, let's just try running by these guys, see how that works out. Pretty well. Okay. Hey, Premier 666. Welcome. Welcome to me continually failing to speedrun the Surge. I did, yes. I did see your setup there. I still need to figure out where all of those implants actually are, though, because like I found a lot of health injectors during this run, but like your setup that you posted on the Discord is like totally different. Okay, this time I'm gonna kite the guy a little bit. Fucking hey you, over here. Wow.
Have a nice day, Warren.
What even happened? There's another guy behind there, but like, what the fuck? It's okay, I've only spent about 5 minutes doing this, which is fine because I'm still like I'm still like 3 hours ahead of the glitchless record. Or the all bosses record, I should say, I suppose. But yeah, what a bunch of garbage. This didn't give me nearly as much trouble on my first run. Look at him glitch walking his way up. That laser attack, they reduced the damage on that laser attack. Can you believe that? Like, that laser attack actually does less damage now than it did in the first patch. I've got 175 minutes to get through this. This is still the Lynx armor. I'm still wearing the Lynx set. Here, why don't I fucking do this? Like, just to make absolutely sure that I don't have to do that run again, I'm gonna go to Central Production B and then come back. Yeah, it's Lynx but with a new exosuit. Either way though, this is a different playthrough. This is like a totally different run than my other stream, which I am going to continue. I'm going to continue taking the game at a slow pace. I really should have done this the first time, like, because I knew that would give me trouble. This is a chill stream. I like this stream. This has been a fun stream so far. Very, very chill way to spend like a late night, early morning. Why won't he use the console? I don't get it. Like, maybe I'm just hitting it like too early. Because it seems like he's walking in place to use it. I guess I just gotta kite these guys better, because that's what I did on the first try. Like, the first time that I ran through this fast, I did it on the first try by doing that. Oh my god, if there was like a different bone operation for every new exosuit, oh my god, that'd be horrible. That other stream is going to change dramatically with how much I've played this. Yeah, I know, actually. I was thinking about that. Okay, fucking. This time I'm going to be so careful. You know, sometimes people have asked me if my sense of comedic timing is on purpose, and I'll have you know, no, it's entirely by accident. Gear lights shut down. I know. Oh, I love video games. They're so annoying, though. God damn it. These enemies are just the worst. Oh, okay. Just chill out, though. We need to just relax. We need to get over this laughing fit. We need to take a deep breath and not get killed in one hit by attacks that have no tell. But you see what I mean, right? About how this game is ramping up in the wrong direction right at the very end. Alright, you have a point. I am now okay with skipping this part. I was okay with it already, but now I'm super okay with it. God, it's so fast. It's so insanely fast. How did they look at that and say, oh, that's okay, that's in the game like that? These enemies are such bullshit. This game is bullshit. This game is bullshit. Get up, Warren. Okay. Just calm. Deep breaths. Fucking God! Oh! Oh! I'm struggling, you guys. I'm struggling to maintain my chill now. This is very frustrating. Thankfully, though, the world record is like miles away, so I actually don't know what the world record time is for like anything because this game is still so new. They playtested it themselves on dev computers with infinite health on. Yeah, I'm starting to assume that, considering they had the ability to quick save and quick load. What killed me? What killed? There was no attack. There was nothing hit me. I know, the 3-hour goof up at the end prediction is coming true. It's like fucking Final Destination. There was a premonition of this happening, and now it is. Am I going to defend the record? Oh yeah, I'm going to defend the record. Yep, Warren just had a stroke. He just decided that's enough for me for one day. It's that stupid crystal thing. Why am I dancing around these goofsters? Because they have a move where they can heal all of their health instantly, so it's not worth it to try and kill them. It really is. I really am just gonna try to rush the pipe. But like either way, it's actually fine because it's like I said way at the beginning of all of this. This is all just like testing for strategies and stuff, really. Like the actual record doesn't really matter because I'm just doing this for fun right now. At some point, I will do this for like you know, actual intense competition, but for the moment, it's just for fun. That's what I was trying to do, for the record. Oh no, the game hitched. I almost died because of that. Why didn't I just do that the first time? I was trying! I was very much trying. Now, I don't know the fastest way to get back down to the ops center, so we're just gonna do this. Exactly, now do that 10 more times.
Attention. Freight elevator en route to floor 3. Rapid launch control.
It actually probably would have been faster to go do the shortcut instead of doing this, but that's okay.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Oh yeah, I could have jumped down, couldn't I? Onto the roof of the ops center. I wonder if this is a place I can jump to. Oh, it is! What the hell? I didn't know you could stand up here. There we go. Down we go. I don't actually know where the hell I am. Now I'm on floor 2. Oh great, another one of these guys. Yeah, this game's got some real damn good shortcuts. I really do have no idea where I am. Maybe I want to go this way? Ah, yes, of course. I know where I am now. This game's got a very powerful shortcut orgy.
All stations, please report. Awaiting final call on go, no-go status.
Come to me, my ops center.
Elevator en route to floor 1, cargo.
Oh shit, I actually shouldn't have done that. Come back.
Attention. Freight elevator en route to floor 1, cargo.
It's a speed run. It's not meant to be a rush.
Good to see you.
Oh, doing a run without shortcuts would be the most annoying thing on the entire planet. That would be so unbearable. Alright, now do I have any ancillary cores? I do, I have one. Okay. So let me load myself out, like, as best as I can. I need to think about this. I have as much healing as I can possibly have at this point. I could take that off. I don't need this anymore. There we go. I think that'll do me good. It's more of a speed jog, exactly.
Please remember.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be boring. I just think it would be like it would just take way too long.
Attention, payload secure.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, wait. I can upgrade my rig, duh. That's what those parts were. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. Because after this I would have to run all the way back through the other area to get here, so...
This is not a scheduled break time.
There we go, that'll help a lot.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
I know, my chosen menu tunes are pretty good. They're very, very relaxing for the kind of run this is. It was actually a joke about me streaming this. Wow! How rude! Well, you got me, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Final boss time. Something that annoys me about the final boss of this game is that it gives you this really, really useful camera angle the first time. Like, the first time you fight the boss, you get this really cool zoomed out angle that shows you the whole thing, and then never again. Like, it stays with the normal third-person camera the whole time in every subsequent fight, and it's so annoying. Why? Why did they do that? Also, the final boss is really loud, sorry. You're just gonna kind of have to deal with that, because I don't want to bother alt-tabbing out to adjust the volume. That is a very unfortunate bug. I honestly hope they fix that. It will make this fight so much more bearable. Why did I just take damage there? Did I just take fall damage from getting caught on that thing's armpit? Really? 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 Oh, apparently you can still hear me just fine. Okay, well that's good. I like that the nanomachine robot screams. Like, they didn't have to make it scream, but they did anyway. But yeah, most of this guy's attacks can kill me in one hit, which is annoying as hell. Which is why I stacked the health implants. Do they actually explain the respawning mechanic? Nope. No, they do not. Not a single time. They don't even bother. I love this moment right here.
It's not over yet.
God, that slow-mo is so cool. Maybe the nanomachines are reviving Warren. I don't know. They really do never bother explaining it.
We are artists, engineers, poets, scientists. Geniuses, every single one of us.
Come on, come on. Bring it on! I feel like taunting the omniscient nanomachine AI is a bad idea, so I'm gonna not do that.
Isn't that what everyone wants?
this is what humanity is going to look like after Project Utopia. Like, I don't know if I want to look like a chrysalis nanomachine thingy. That seems like a bad aesthetic. Doesn't seem very fashionable.
Look at us as a species. We deserve to exist.
Oh my god, I just beat the final boss on the first fucking try. Wait for it. Wait for it. $254.20. And that's the Surge, ladies and gentlemen. Holy hell. Wow. I can definitely improve on that. That is fantastic. That went very well, but there's definitely room for doing better.
We've lost contact with our satellites. What do you mean, lost contact?
Hey, thanks.
Just before sunrise EST,
That's
we
right,
lost
sub
contact
3
with
hour
Atlas
hype.
One. Our initial thoughts were a system malfunction, but within
How much
minutes,
fat can be
all
shaved
the
off?
world
Quite a
was
bit.
wiped out.
I died a
Doing the
number
same
of
for our
times.
friends in Beijing.
For a couple of places where I had to run for quite a while. Well, I love the ending of this game. I just skipped through the actual ending, but I love this little pre-credit sequence thing. So we're just gonna hang out and watch this. Thanks, Cloud Yak. Poor Warren. What a shitty first day on the job. The ending is that you stop the nanobots from infecting Project Utopia, but it launches anyway. And you have an ending choice right at the very end in the final area, where you have to decide whether or not you want to infect Project Utopia with a virus so that it fails, or don't infect it and allow it to succeed. It all comes back to wheelchairs. That's right, I had a surge of good luck right there at the end, says Premier 666. Give him the chair. So that's it. That went really well. I'm definitely gonna do more runs of the Surge. I think this game is fantastic, and it's really cool that it allows for playing through it this damn fast. I hope Warren gets a lot of hazard pay for this. I hope he sues the company and comes out of it a millionaire. Oh man, surge of luck or skill. Hell yeah. Fuck, that went so well. I'm very happy with that. Especially when I wasn't really taking it seriously, I was just going, you know? Cool. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for this stream then. We don't have to watch the rest of the credits, I don't think. Thank you all very, very much for hanging out for this past 3 hours. You should buy this game. This game is incredible. This game is really, really good. And I'll see you all next time. I'll see you all next time when I do probably more of the Surge. Thanks for watching.